Hey everybody, I'm Josh.
And I'm Rachel.
Come along with us on a Southern Caribbean adventure over the next 8 days starting in beautiful and lively Barbados.
We then board Royal Caribbean's Rhapsody of the Seas, where we will stay and travel across the water to Tobago when we have some of the best snorkeling ever.
Try a bake and shark at the amazing Maracas Beach in Trinidad.
We go river tubing in the middle of a rainforest in Grenada.
Kayak to a beautiful black sand beach and snorkel at a scene from Pirates of the Caribbean in St. Vincent.
Do not one, but two phenomenal excursions in the stunning Dominica.
And have a full day excursion sailing and swimming along the western coast of St. Lucia.
Let's go.
Here we go.
All right, so we just boarded Rhapsody of the Seas. I gotta say, I am not disappointed. This is easily our smallest ship that we've ever been on. So let's go ahead and reverse because we've been in Barbados for over 24 hours and we want to share with you what we did.
That's right, a new port for us, and now we're gonna bring you along. Let's go.
Here we go.
All right, now you're back to here
Yes,
with us.
you're back to the present.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and look around this ship. We've kind of just been touring around, and then we'll see what trouble we can get into. All right, we are gonna have our very first ocean view. All right, so we did not have to go up very far. We went up one flight. We are on deck 2. Never been there before. We did try to go up to a balcony, but they didn't have any available. I mean, so far the hallway seems like any other regular hallway, but once we get in, it's going to be interesting. So we do have some interior rooms booked later this year, so this could be a interesting start. All right, we are like, I think, way in the back.
It's hard to say because it's from where we were at.
We do get our cards right away.
Josh, it says Emerald and Prime, so that's good news.
Yeah. All right, let's see how this room looks. First time in an ocean view, and you can see it is, it's an older ship.
Yeah.
Start right off with the closet. I'm gonna do a super fast room tour for you. We did get the water package. All right, switching to wide angle lens because it's a tight little room. What were you thinking over here?
These are from Crown and Anchor Society. This is our Emerald cookies
Extra waters.
and cookies. Because our water package is over there.
Got some cookies. I do believe that there is a little bit of storage behind here. Let's crank this down. That sounds bad saying that. There is a safe right there. TV. Some lights. Drawers.
Do we have a fridge? Cooler?
Oh, that is one thing we are not seeing. So usually there's like a cooler / fridge in these rooms. Not seeing one. Here's the bed. Looks like a bed.
I do like how it has options on both sides. Like,
Yeah.
there's room.
We've seen before where sometimes this area is like too tight to not be able to move through it. There is a baby couch. Baby love seat even. Oh man. I saw your face when you looked in.
Yep.
All right, so it's the shower curtain, which most of the newer ships have gone to like plexiglass or something. So we've got that now. There is a shower head and all your basics that you need, I guess. I do like the storage in that area. And that's the room. Room tour completed.
Josh, you got your emerald pin.
Heck yeah, look at that. And here is our view. Oh my gosh, look at these things.
Babe.
Never done this before.
Nope.
I feel like it's going to be better than a interior.
I agree.
But there we go.
We have such a port intensive cruise that I don't know that it's going to matter much for us.
We should say that. This cruise has 0 sea days, so we really were just going for the itinerary. Yeah. But yeah, we should probably go see more of this ship.
We should.
All right, so what we like to do on day 1 is basically just go look around.
Yeah.
So come along with us as we get acquainted with this little ship. This is Rhapsody of the Seas.
And I will say, I believe this is the smallest ship either one of us have been on.
It is actually the smallest ship size or ship class of Royal Caribbean.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably the smallest ship a lot of people have been on.
Yeah.
There are 4 in this class. I'm not sure which one is the smallest. If you do, leave a comment down below.
Let us know.
But we're going to 3. And it looks like there's nothing on 3. All right, looks like deck 4 as we start finding stuff.
Okay, now I feel like we're on a cruise ship.
Okay, we found the Centrum. So there's not a Royal Esplanade. However, there is a Centrum, which starts on deck 4. And check this out. All right, this seems pretty cool to me. You got the glass elevator. This is probably where a lot of stuff's gonna go down.
I think we're gonna go over there real quick and sign up for the next cruise, just so we have a spot.
All right, there we go. And maybe drink. All right, so right off of the Centrum, you have the Edelweiss dining room.
That's how you say it. Okay.
That's how I say it. I think it might be right. I'm not sure though. Ooh, very fancy. We did hear already, they made an announcement that said, even if you have My Time Dining, you still need a reservation. And so Rachel made our reservations a couple weeks ago, I think.
You can actually make them pretty far ahead. Yes, so I made them probably at least a month or so ago.
It looks really nice.
It's a piano?
Yeah. 2 stories. I like it. Ooh. This'll do. We found a great little boardwalk area on deck 5, just before the Centrum area. And check out these, I don't know if you call these mega yachts or tiny cruise ships, but there's a couple of them here.
In my mind, that's a yacht. So what is
Well, that's definitely a good yacht.
That thing's huge.
Is that just a small cruise ship then? Is that what you call that?
Probably. I would. What
It's
do you
probably
guys
the
call it?
ultra luxury. Yeah. So on the other side is where the customs building is and security. Just a gigantic building, and you move through it really quickly though. But we gotta do our muster station. They are still doing the e-muster on Royal Caribbean, thank goodness.
Yes.
Where you watch the video showing how to use a life jacket, listen to a sound, and then they'll check us off. All right, muster station complete. Casino. All right, we are still on deck 5 here. Cleopatra Gold, that's a good looking one.
Oh, I do love that name. Yeah. Okay, this is a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be.
Well, I don't know yet. It
I wasn't
looks,
expecting it to be very big.
it looks decent. It's pretty tight machines.
Oh, wrecking ball.
I would like to try that one out. Hopefully we can bring you a few high payout bonus games from here. They always tend to have a lot of Wonder 4 games. And Mighty Cash, I like that one.
No, that's where you got it from.
Dancing drums. Yeah, I would say there's a decent amount of selection here.
I agree. And it does look like a lot of the games we've played on previous cruises, but that doesn't bother us because we like those games.
Right. I've never seen this Moby Dick one.
See, but there's also some different games I've not seen.
Yeah, there's a couple over that way, but I'm gonna cut over because it looks like they got table games too. That's a good looking Mighty Cash. Oh, look at this. I don't believe in this crane game, but maybe I'll try it this time. We actually really enjoy the old games that they have on cruise ships a lot of times, so
I do see Skyway
this
though.
area, we might end up over here a bit. Yeah, it's a little tight, but it does allow for a decent amount of games. And you can see there's craps, blackjack, roulette, Ultimate Texas Hold'em.
On first glance, I do not see any Dragon Link, Lightning Link games.
Yeah, I don't either. No Dragon Link or Lightning Link. There's some video poker over here. Oh, sorry. And because we are Prime, we will be able to get free drinks. Where's the bar?
That's what we should probably find out.
That is going to be the question, because on other cruise ships, we will find our way down to the bar, just get a free drink. It's on the backside. Okay, this is it. So because we're Prime, we are able to come down here. We don't need to be playing when we do it. We can just walk up to the bar, grab a drink, and then go on our way. So it's a nice way to save some money after you spent a bunch of it losing it in the casino on past cruises. But decent looking little casino.
Yeah.
So on deck 5, you've got shore excursions and guest services in the Centrum area, and then the casino back there. We're gonna have to go back through the casino because we did a little circle there.
Yeah.
All right, so there is a theater and there's something going on, but I want to go take a look.
This tour is a very short tour. It's a 2-hour duration. So you will learn about the island and their unique marine life and their natural habitats as you cruise.
All right, so deck 6 is the second level of the theater, which is very small. There were a bunch of people up there, so I didn't shoot it, but then you have some shops, which, you know, aren't always the greatest of sales, but you can buy things if you want. The one thing I never understood is they always have like alcohol sales, but you can't actually consume it after you buy it.
No, you have to wait till the very end of the cruise to get it.
Yeah, you buy it, then they hold on to it. So that doesn't make sense to me, but there's more stores over here. Oh, speaking of liquor, that's just teasing.
But I guess if you do like specific brands, it is duty free too. So
Sure, duty free.
duty.
You got some
You said
art.
duty.
Art. Look it up. Latte tunes. So you can get like, you can grab your quick bites and stuff. So we're gonna grab a sandwich and a upcharge coffee. How much was the coffee?
Because we actually used our discount, one of them it was $2.25 off. So it was total $8.56.
There we go. $8.56 for 2 iced coffees. And I noticed they've got some Ben & Jerry's over here. This, I believe, is also an upcharge, which I could see us getting at some point. Because we did not do the dining package this trip. So we're gonna try to save a little. So we did not do the drink package or the dining package. Over on this other side from the art gallery is the photo gallery. So they still have where you can get your picture taken, and then this will be full of pictures later on in the trip. And then over here, it's actually a really nice sitting area to look down on the Centrum. So we are probably not going to go to the buffet today at all. We got on the ship a little later. We actually picked 3 o'clock, which is one of the last times, if not the latest. But these sandwiches are decent. This one is salami and mortadella. This one is salami on focaccia, though.
It's the softest part
Oh my
ever.
god, it's so good. And then a couple coffees. All right, the traveling continues, or the tour continues. Schooner Bar and Giovanni's Table apparently is up here. This Schooner Bar looks very cool. Alright, so Giovanni's Table is on the back side of Schooner Bar, but the Shall We Dance Lounge is over here. This is nice looking.
Okay.
And there is a bar over here.
Remember on what was the one we did in the first one we did right after COVID? They had that
This
lounge
Freedom?
area.
Yeah.
That's kind of what this reminds me of.
This does remind me of, like, I actually really like this though. I would assume quite a bit of music gets played in this room. You can definitely get a cool view off the back of the ship, it looks like, over here. This is where your diamond club is, apparently.
Oh.
By the end of this year, we should be getting in there.
Not yet, but we will.
No. It's coming. And then a cool view off the back, though. Very cool. Here's Giovanni's Table, by the way. Alright, the lady did let me walk through here. Giovanni's looks really cool. So she did say that this is a older version of the menu than what we've already done before, but I really like this room, and it's got like a kind of an old school vibe to it. But this is Giovanni's Table. Alright, so on the other side, where we went down the Schooner Bar side, when you go over here, there's Chops Grill. Do you think there's anything other than Chops, or just Chops over here?
I don't know.
It is just Chops.
This is the bummer about Chops. Look at like the windows.
Oh, that is a tough view. But we've been to Chops many times. I doubt we make it there this time, but who knows? Deck 7 apparently is a whole bunch of rooms. Alright, Vitality Spawn Fitness and the Solarium. This is apparently where we're headed, which this should be the adults only area. And it sounds like it. It's pretty quiet. So there is a bar in here. And a cool looking pool indoors. It's got some hieroglyphics on it. If anyone can read that, let me know what it says. Very Egyptian style. Alright, inside the solarium there is the Park Cafe. Might have to grab a roast beef sandwich. We've been hearing about those for a while. Well, we did really good not eating too much until we got on the cruise ship, so
That's right. We just
Here we
found
go.
some stuff.
Alright, just after the roast beef sandwich area, there is like a condiment and a drink station over here. So you can grab your water, Vitality water, coffee, and whatnot. Right. In case you couldn't see because of the glare, that is the spot where they have pizza also, so they do not have a Sorrento's, it seems, on this one. And here is the spa.
Usually I prefer good shoes. You get very good shoes. You just need support because your ankle is very...
Alright, so you have to go through the spa, and then you can go up the stairs to the fitness center. Otherwise, it sounds like you could go outside to get to the fitness center, but it does go up. So there's about 8 treadmills, 6 ellipticals, some bikes. You do have a good view. It's a tight space, though.
Tight space, but I can do it.
Side of the ship, they do have the breakfast. All right, we are up on 10th floor now, and this is apparently where the walking track is. You can see we're still in Bridgetown, and it's windy up here. So I believe Izumi is on the highest floor, which is deck 13-ish. It's not very big, but it's got some views. Not too bad. It does look like it's only the sushi version. Actually, it's bigger than I thought it would be. And then it should be overlooking the Viking Crown Lounge. Which I think is on deck 11. So we will go down to that next. Very cool. Yeah, I think this is the highest point of the ship. We've kind of maneuvered around, so we're not the greatest tour, but we are showing off what's up here.
Deck 12. Izumi's on deck 12.
All right, this is deck 12.
Yep.
All right, Viking Crown Lounge. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, here we go. Nice. Very cool looking. This is where Rachel's gonna be doing all her break dancing.
Yeah, mud jamming.
Mud jamming. Very nice area. Oh, this is good. Check that out. I could see just having a drink up here. Very cool area. Definitely has like the best views of the ship.
I agree.
Yeah, I think this is easily the best view spot. And you can see the pool area, which is on deck 9, I believe. There is two hot tubs on each side, and then the pool in the middle there. I'm surprised the pool's not a little bit bigger.
I don't think ships can hold much bigger of a pool.
Yeah, you might be true, or you might be right on that one. And it's got to be the kids part too. I think that's what the kid just climbed down to.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a kid pool and an adult pool in one.
Which is why the adults are in the solarium.
Maybe. But there's some hockey going on, and that pool bar is hopping.
Best packed.
Yes.
There's a lot of loungers though, even on the top. And it's unlike the new ones where we've seen where you have to rent those casitas. You don't have to rent these.
Yeah.
These are truly first come, first serve. That's a lot of loungers.
There is a lot of loungers, which, I mean, we have 0 CDs, so we'll see how much we end up using this, but it could be a good spot. All right, so that area up there with all the windows, that's where the Viking Crown Lounge is. That's where we actually just hung out for the last like 20 minutes or so. Just grabbed a drink. Very nice. All right, down on the 9th floor, you have the Windjammer. Looks like it's probably gonna be 2 different sides that you can go in. And this is just for boarding day. I'm sure that we can do breakfast up here. All right, the most dangerous thing. Self-serve ice cream is back. We have not been able to do self-serve since this got going.
Ooh, I don't make them as pretty as they do.
No, there you go. And then drinks. All right, so we got back to our room. Good news, our suitcases are here. We did try to actually walk on with them because it was like 3 o'clock when we got on, and we were like,
we knew our room would be ready.
yeah, we figured the room would be ready, but they did not allow it because you do have to take a tram. But we also Rachel got us some champagne.
That's right.
And chocolate covered strawberries.
I want to say it was about $30. They do have sales
which is on
this.
sale, yeah. So
every now and then.
watch your sales. And then we did bring 2 bottles of white wine, which you can do 2 bottles. So
Per stateroom?
we have those.
Yeah. And the only thing about this room that I noticed is there's not a cooler, so we will have to keep our ice bucket filled for our wine.
And just keep drinking it, I guess. All right.
Self-serve ice cream.
Yes.
I'm excited. Okay.
You know, this is one day.
Barbados sun hits different.
Yeah. So Mission Save My Skin is starting on day 1 of this cruise.
And really, we would have put sunscreen on. We didn't think we were out in the sun all that much today, really.
No. I mean, if you watch the Barbados portion, which was, just a few minutes before the cruise portion, we were just out walking.
Walked, yeah.
But
you can see it on both of us. We did have sunglasses on.
Yeah, you can see that. We were protecting our eyes. But yeah, watch out. Apparently the sun hits different here in Barbados.
That's right.
But it's now after 6 p.m., which means...
Casino is open.
Yes, so let the drinks begin. We are prime status, so that is where we're going to get most of our drinks.
Yep.
Because we do have free drinks down there.
Also, when you get to your room, 99% of the time there's your tickets for your excursions are already there.
Mm-hmm.
So once we put away our clothes, I kind of went through our excursion tickets just to make sure everything was there. And we were missing a day, so we were able to go up to the excursions desk, found out our excursion had been canceled.
For our day 3.
Yep. So it's...
And so then we rebooked. They were actually going to notify us, I think, after we left or tomorrow. I'm not sure when it was. But luckily, because we figured it out, we were able to go down there, book something else before other people start realizing that their excursion got canceled. So double check that stuff. Everything's put away. We are pretty much ready for this.
We're ready.
And luckily, we did bring the Banana Boat moisturizing after sun lotion. I'm sorry, I'm looking right over there. Which we bought on Symphony of the Seas last May, and I'm hoping to God it makes my skin last through this trip.
I just can't believe it because we were just on a cruise in December and we don't remember looking this red, especially after 7 days. And we're both
really,
like, wow.
And really, that was just like 5 hours walking in town and like less than an hour in the pool.
I was going to say we spent a little time in the pool, but it wasn't very much.
Wear your sunscreen there. Yeah, there you go. I'm sure people have noticed it, but it keeps getting redder and redder as the moment goes on. So,
changing color. I love being tan when we get back, though, so people know we went on vacation.
Yeah, hopefully this becomes tan and doesn't just peel off my face. Dinner in the main dining room tonight.
That's right, and I think there is maybe like a opening welcome show that's a comedian. We usually don't go to them, who knows. There's also a couple of game shows tonight, and of course the casino opens once we leave here. So
there we go.
That's probably our plan. Of course you'll see as we go along, and we'll wrap up later.
So I'm not sure if these are going to change when they get going, but Baccarat minimum is $50. $25 a hand for blackjack. $5 a hand for 3-card poker, but you know, you have to pay that on others. So even your 6-card bonus is $5. So that really is a minimum of like $20 a hand if you're doing here, 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 and playing it. $6 for what? I think that's something different. Ultimate Texas Hold'em is $5 minimum on each of the bets. All right, single deck blackjack is $5 minimum. Oh my gosh, that's a $200.
Goes up because it was just at $6. But it pays 3 to 2. What is single deck?
This one pays 6 to 5 for single deck.
Oh, 6 to 5 for minimum. Yeah. So
Uh-oh.
it can be 5.
And that one's $10 right there. So we'll see. It'll probably definitely be different based on how busy it is.
I can't tell if I'm making you blush or you're just submerged.
All right, so MDR, we are starting off with a Maryland crab cake. It looks quite good, actually. Not a ton of filler. I actually like the look of that. And then escargot, which we are huge fans of. And then Rachel got the spinach artichoke dip. Thank you. All right, so we actually both ended up doing the prime rib, medium rare. You can see some mashed potatoes, broccoli, and carrots. Looks pretty good. And there's Rachel's. All right, we are sharing the Indian order option. This is chicken sog. Looks good. All right, for dessert, I am going with the key lime pie. And Rachel got some kind of peanut
butter.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you hear the emergency alarm.
All right, I'm trying to find lighting that doesn't make my face look like it burned off yet. But we have not taken off yet. We just ate dinner in the main dining room. First time in a while.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that?
I'm actually very excited about it. It offered a different menu than we've been used to. We knew they upgraded their menu. One of my favorite parts is that they have added like an Indian dish every night. We've been looking at the menu forward. And man, that chicken sog was so good.
Yeah, it was very good. The prime rib was good too.
Yeah.
A lot of times with prime rib, I kind of expect it to be a little over, and it was like an actual medium rare.
Yeah, it was great.
I thought it was very good, but about halfway through prime rib, usually I get a little bored with the flavor.
Yeah, I will tell you the most disappointing one. We had spinach and artichoke dip. It was yucky.
No, it did taste like a stewed spinach.
Yeah, it was. But the
Maybe
chips were amazing. The chips were homemade, and
chips
I think
were
they
good.
were delicious.
I like the crab cake the best as far as our first. You like the escargot?
I did like the escargot.
As far as our main, the chicken sog.
Yep.
And I liked both of our desserts.
I didn't mind both. I liked them both too. Mine tasted like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich when you got them both.
It was really good. All right, let's see what else we do.
Yeah.
All right, and it is now 8:20. We have not left port yet, but the cruise ship that was right ahead of us has. So Rachel thinks that's our guide boat over there that's gonna drive us out shortly here. First and only show of the night actually only starts at like 9:30. It's a comedian.
Yeah.
So we'll see about that. All right, I gotta say it. I'm not a big art person, but tell me this is not a bong here. Seriously. And there's more. We did go to the show tonight. I actually didn't mind it. It was the opener. It kind of gave you an idea of what you can expect. And we met our cruise director. His name is Bill. There's a lot of British people on this ship.
More
apparently.
British than U.S.
Yes. So I knew Barbados was like a British colony, but I guess I didn't know that it would still be so many that would travel here. Anyway, this is going to be a killer itinerary. We have 7 excursions for 6 days, 5 different countries after Barbados, so 6 total countries.
Yeah.
Intense itinerary.
Super stoked for it.
Yes, and the ship is rocking.
Since the minute we took off.
Yes. We're on deck 2, and we are moving pretty freaking bad right now.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
That's all I gotta say.
Good news is we're not super drunk to the point where we're going to be puking on the bed.
That's true.
So, on that note, if you have not already subscribed to our channel, you should go ahead and do that. We do have 5 other cruise series that you can go ahead and check out, and we've got 4 more coming after this one. So, you can definitely get a lot of cruise content by watching it.
Alright, what was your favorite moment of the day?
Favorite moment? When we were sitting in the, I think it's the Viking Lounge. Yeah, just overlooking the pool, having a drink as we got on the ship, and I was like, this is the way it is.
I agree, and I even said to Josh, I think this might be the best of both worlds. Like, we found a perfect relaxation spot, but we have an intense itinerary.
Yeah.
It could be a really good one. And now, favorite bite of the day.
Alright, you go first.
I'm gonna go with the chicken sog at dinner.
Chicken saga I thought was
was
very
good.
good. I would probably still go with the fish cakes from earlier.
I was gonna say fish cakes, but I'm like, that's 2 days in a row of fish cakes. But
They were good,
the chicken sog
you
was
know?
really good.
They were good, and I mean, it's a local thing, and they did it well.
They did it really well.
Alright, on that note, if you're enjoying our videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
You can also follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All our links are down below.